ProWrestlingTees.com/616Entertainment is the home of all official 616 Entertainment merchandise. Pick up a shirt. You'll be glad you did. This video is also brought to you in part by the Patreon producers, without whom content like this would not be possible.
Are you scared?
You piece of shit!
What's up, Dan-Dans? Welcome to 616 Nitro. We are playing a little bit... Oh, I'm sending in the light tubes immediately. We're playing a little bit of Backyard Wrestling 2. There goes the neighborhood on this episode. I am playing as Vampiro. We're going up against Supreme. Look at the light tubes exploding. He kind of just threw himself into those right there. Hit him with that combo ski. Now check this out. Well, did you see that? I had him in a grapple, and then the next thing we knew... nobody was holding anybody. That's the beauty of the Backyard Wrestling games. Now, let me tell you something. I had not played this game in years before booting it up to record this episode. And let me tell you, I did a Triangle X Squared Circle wrestling game documentary on Backyard Wrestling 1 last year, I want to say. I want to say that was last year. And that game sucks. That game is a pile of shit. Made a lot of promises. It did not follow through on any of them. This is that thing behind us just exploded for no reason. That's great. This game is better than the first one, but it's still not good. It's still not good. It looks better. They slowed it down so it's not as insane. Here's a little bit of finisher action for you. It's not as insane and hard to follow as the first one was. For instance, in the first one, you sprinted everywhere. In this one, you can see me moving around. I hold R1 to actually run. You can only run for a second, though, and then they take it away. There's a turbo meter up there. But what we're going to do is we're going to wait for him to quit making a fool of himself. I'm going to show you this. This is an environmental grapple. Oh, yeah. That's the best part of this game. Anytime you grapple somebody and you see that... Oh, no, he reversed it. And you see that exclamation point appear on your health bar, that means that you can do an environmental grapple. So we did one there, we bounced off the cage, now we're going to head over to this table and do another one. Those are the types of things that make this better than the first game. Now, it's still not fantastic. He's going for a pin, only a 1 count with all the damage we've been through, even though we're flying through broken glass. Let's hit him with another finisher, and this is going to close out our first match here. That's a knockout, and immediately we cut to Vampiro winning. We're going to get a couple matches in here because they're so short in this game. They're not even really matches. They're more of just like fights in these areas, but... I kind of decided that I'm going to do a Triangle X Squared Circle episode on this game for Season 2. You can see the rosters expanded. We got guys like Nick Mondo, NewJack. We still got the ICP. We got Andrew WK. I'm not going to go too into detail because I'll save that for when I do like a written scripted version. But here's a pet peeve. We select NewJack. It has to load a separate menu just to show us NewJack. We're going to put him up against who else? Vic Grimes. You know the story. A separate menu just to show us Nick Grimes. Is this okay? Yeah. Yes, it's okay. I selected them one by one. So last time we were at the carnival, we can go to the backyard, the trailer park, the pool, mini golf, the office. Where would NewJack... I feel like NewJack and Vic Grimes would probably fight on a construction site. Because there's no way either one of them made any real money in wrestling, and they probably have to have a side job that pays well, and construction is a job that pays well, because it's hard fucking work. So let's put these guys to work on the construction site. Yes, it's okay, god damn it.
Did it and got away with it.
Let's dance.
Fight back.
Vicious Big Grind.
That didn't make any sense. Did it and got away with it. Let's dance. What did NewJack say? And then Vic Grimes just goes, Vic Grimes. Like he's a fucking Pokemon. Look at the jackhammer there from NewJack. That's a NewJack hammer. What do you think? Double axe handle while he's down. Let's walk over to the ledge and throw him off the fucking ledge. That's what NewJack would do to Vic Grimes anyway. He already has done it. Come here. Ooh, he's keeping his distance. Uh-oh, 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 don't do it! Don't do it! He chickened out, but I won't. Big muscle buster off the fucking unfinished building, I guess that is. That was awesome. Breaking through the ground right there was really fucking cool. You gotta love the rebar and the 2x4s in the foreground blocking our view of anything. What kind of shoddy construction are these guys doing here that we just fell through the floor that easily? I mean, I know it's not finished. Man, I'm getting my shit pushed. Here we go. I just grappled him. I did a standing grapple while he was laying down. Camel clutch, break his back, make him humble into a twisting torture rack driver. Are you out of your mind? Look at that. Do you see that brick down there? That rainbow brick that was glitching out? What else can we do? Can we climb on anything around here? Oh no! Running drop kick. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, let me tell you something about how the reversals in this game work. If you have like a full turbo meter, which is also your special meter, once it fills up, it becomes your special. If that is full, you can tap L1 and R1. Let's throw him off this thing, too. Big last ride power bomb. Sit out last ride off the edge there. That's how you do reversals, is L1 and R1. There's that rainbow brick glitching out again. What the fuck was I talking about? I can't keep my thoughts straight. Oh yeah, you do reversals with L1 and R1 when your meter is full. What do we got here? Tombstone pile driver. But if you don't have a full meter, you can still do reversals, but this is one of those... Oh, fuck. He just knocked my ass out.
The innovator. Yo!
Yo, kid, I'm straight from 3.
We're skipping over the next match here. We got Sandman versus Ruckus. And what I was saying about the reversals was this is one of those games where you can reverse moves out of the grapple, but you have to know what your opponent's doing. So if your opponent hits you with a strike, which is square and a directional, you have to also press square and a directional. If they want to do a grapple move, which is X and a D-pad button, you have to know that and hit it at the same time or just before. How do you know what button they're going to press? You don't. So it's totally random. And I hate that shit because it doesn't make any sense. It's garbage. What other wrestling game has had that... Any good wrestling game, I should say, has had that mechanic where you have to fucking guess what they're going to do? What did he just do? He hit me with like 10 fucking moves at once. Did you see that again? That we just went from another grapple down to us. Nobody was holding anybody. This game is buggy as fuck. The floor is bugging out. You can't even see anything. The whole thing is fucked up. Let's hit him with this special just because our meter's full. Drop him down with the Spine Buster. Into the Boston Crab. Into that lifting German. That's not bad. But what I'm more concerned with is I want to do an environmental grapple by this. Oh, are you joking me? What the fuck does that... Are you joking me? I sound like Billy Kay. I wanted to say, are you fucking kidding me? But my thoughts were all over the place. I was so upset about the table being broken. That was a big old splash through the pallet. You're not getting a pin on the Sandman that easy. Are you out of your mind? Let fucking goddamn, his strike combos are insane. Come here, come here. Let's do well, there you go. That's the L1 and R1 together to get out of that. What do we have here? A little bit of muscle buster action. I know it's not really a muscle buster. That's like a Mexican stretch buster, I think you call it. But it is what it is. We got a reversal chain going on here. Look at this, left and right, back and forth. Pile driver on the floor. Can I pick up one of these kegs? I sure can. Boom. What do you think about that? I don't know what else I can do with it. Oh, I can do a grapple with the weapon. I did not realize that. Get away from me, Ruckus, you fucker. Put that down. That's the kick that knocked out NewJack with Vic Grimes. Hit that reversal. Get behind him. Hit that big old stretch buster again. Now the question is, can we climb on any of this shit? Yes, we can. So to finish him off, I would like to throw him off this ledge. If he can figure out how to get up here. There we go. Oh no, that's that big kick. That's that bad news kick. That's what we gotta call that thing. Here we go. What do we got? No, I don't want to do this. I want to throw him off the ledge. Here we go. Come here. Fucking... What was that? What? But I don't want anybody in the comments defending this game. Some people got upset at me for what I said about Backyard Wrestling 1, and I shit on it a little bit, and I said that one of the lead designer guy, we just got pinned off of nothing, off of that ridiculous dropkick.
Can't stop this.
Oh, man. What we're going to do is what we did last time. We played a little bit of Backyard Wrestling, and then in between we went into the game media menu and we watched some of the music videos that are featured there. Because these games are only so deep, it's hard to get a 25, 35-minute episode out of these games without it getting really boring or repetitive, so we can react to some of this dumb shit. Most of this actually isn't even really Backyard Wrestling, it's CZW, which was an indie promotion. And it was full of a lot of deathmatch dog shit, but that's not Backyard Wrestling, you know what I mean? Backyard Wrestling takes place in a backyard. CZW had a fucking feud. That was a terrible 450. CZW had a feud with Ring of Honor years and years ago. But if you're looking closely and you're an old school fan, you will notice a lot of very recognizable names here. And not necessarily guys like Danzig and Nick Mondo, like you saw there. But I'm pretty sure we saw Kevin Steen, aka Kevin Owens, in a couple of these clips already. I could be wrong. We've seen a couple guys here who are no longer with us, unfortunately. There's one right there to the left. Why they put that green filter over the screen, I have no idea. Whatever happened to Ruckus? Where's that guy at? Is he still active? I'd like to know that. Someone's gotta know. NewJack somehow had a career. Despite having no real skill in the ring and just being a terrible human being. An actual piece of shit, piece of garbage guy. Tried to kill multiple people for no reason. He has, according to him, justifiable homicides on his record because he claims he was a bounty hunter. Who knows if that's true, because he's full of shit. But he also stabbed guys, multiple people, in the ring in front of paying customers, just because they upset him. So, that's the kind of guy NewJack is. And again, this isn't Backyard Wrestling, this is CZW. Is that a little bit of Sanjay Dutt action there on the right? Former TNA star. Sanjay's still active out there somewhere, isn't he? Had a couple different looks over the years. He used to pull off some awesome shit. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to dub over this music, or else it's going to get a copyright strike. That was music video 1. Let's check out music video 2. Why not? A little bit of sick Nick Mondo action, who, if you did not know, when Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, left WWE, and that first video came out, that vignette for him, where he was in the bar and he was carving his name into the bar with a knife, that was directed and shot by Mr. Sick Nick Mondo. Little piece of trivia for you there, because they are boys. How many of you guys in the comments, and you can let me know, I'm not judging you, you can do whatever you want, you can be into whatever you want. How many of you guys are into this deathmatch bullshit? With the light tubes and the razor blades and all that stuff. I'm not. I hate it. This might upset some people. I know some deathmatch wrestlers. I'm actually buddies with a couple. But I don't get it. I don't get why. And again, I'm not trying to insult anybody. You're not making any money. And what are you doing this stupid shit for the money you're making? I guess you could say it's the love of the game or something like that, but whatever, dude. We are not the same kind of people. I don't get it. What, dude, who made this fucking video? Oh man, that was some Windows Movie Maker shit right there. And I'm not shitting on Windows Movie Maker. I used it years and years ago for a long time. Up until less than a year ago, I edited all of my stuff on iMovie, which is also free software. You can get a lot done with free software, believe it or not. That spot didn't make any sense at all. Why would they dive at each other over a table for... There we go. Fucking torture rack bomb through light tubes across a ladder. Let me guess, 2 count? And people kicking out of moves now that should be finishes, it's way more egregious now than it ever was back at this point. It's gotten so much worse. Look at this! Look at... What are you doing? Come on. So stupid. And all those people are like, yeah. What do you think? One more? We want to watch one more. Who's that fuckface? Is that Supreme? He looks like Boom Boom Bigelow. Not quite Bam Bam, but he could be Boom Boom. There you go. Slam him on the shopping cart. Why not? Go for it. Is it shitty to make fun of this stuff? I don't know. I hate it though. I absolutely hate it. I think it's such bullshit. Such trash. Oh man. There you go, nail board, why not? How much of this is backyard wrestling? Like none of it. There you go, that was professional. And while we're shitting on the music videos here, let me ask you guys, how many of you played this game? How many of you played Backyard Wrestling 2? Because it didn't sell very well at all. So copies of it can be kind of hard to come by. They're not really expensive. They're just rare and hard to come by because there's not a lot of them out there. So if you do find one, chances are it'll be pretty cheap. But I don't know how many of you are looking for it, let alone have it to begin with. But if you do have any stories with this one, I want to hear them. Because I actually have a photo of me on my 14th birthday, I think. I got this for my birthday. And I was excited to get it because I was an appreciative kid. And whatever I got for my birthday, I was going to like. You could get me the worst fucking game of all time. You could get me Superman 64. You could get me Naughty Bear. If you give it to me as a gift, I'm going to put it over to the moon. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative. I'm not going to shit on it. There's those kids out there who would get a birthday present. They're like, oh, actually, I wanted the other one. That was never me. I think we should play the game a little more. I don't know if I can watch this bullshit anymore. What do you think about another match? Play the game. Exhibition. Obviously one player. Nobody's here. Who we booking in this one? I think the main event we had last time was Shaggy 2 Dope versus Violent J. And I think it's time for a rematch. It's definitely time for a rematch. Yes, it's okay. Good lord, I wish I could turn that off. These guys, would they fight in the junkyard? We were already at the carnival. I would put them out at the carnival, but we were already there. We haven't been to the classic backyard, so that's a contender. We've got the trailer park, the pool. We got mini golf. Office. You know what? These fucking numbskulls would definitely fight at the mini golf. What? I was gonna say arena. What, the mini golf park? I don't know.
This one here for my homies.
I should probably take another pill.
Load this up!
In the mirror, I see the face of Frankenstein.
Oh boy, check this out. We got Shaggy 2 Dope versus Violent J, and the song in the background is one of their very own hits. I don't know if this is one of their hits. Did they have any? They didn't have any radio hits, right? They weren't radio friendly. They have their group of fans who they appeal to big time. But I don't think they were ever really invited on the radio much, right? They kind of fell into the Marilyn Manson category a little bit. And even he had more radio hits than they did. But look, check this AI out. What's he doing? Oh, he knocked me through all the buildings! I do like that you can bust through the buildings like Godzilla style. That's pretty cool. But me saying they didn't have radio hits is not an insult. They were never trying to be on the radio. They know exactly who their fan base is, and that's who they aim for. And we are going to reverse out of this and burn our meter a little bit. Oh no, he did it the same! Can't reverse that for some reason. Bashed us right into the wall. What's going on with this elephant over here? I love elephants. So we're going to give him a front row seat to the Shoulder Breakers show. What about it? Can I interact with this guy at all? Nope. But I can pick up this golf club. Wham! How do you block a golf club getting swung at you? Go ahead and put your arms up. It's going to break your fucking arms. There's a nice back body drop for your deeds. What about this right here? A little bit of rock bottom action. Give me that golf club again. Ooh, come on. Nailed him. Ooh, we busted the... What is that? The volcano. No, the elephant! I'm upset now. Go to the hell. Go to the hell. Can we burn him in there? Come here. Environmental grapple, please. Nope, doesn't work. But... Shit, stop punching my face. I want to throw him into that fire. I'm all fucked up. Burn that meter. Get out of there. Throw him in the fire. That's not the fire. Pick him up. Oh, now I had an environmental grapple. Did you see that? Now I'm on fire. Come here. Where do I have to stand to pull that off? I was standing like by the plants there. Here we go. Really? They put in an environmental grapple for the wall, but not for the fucking fire? There's a famouser for your deeds. Now we're gonna put him away with a special here. Dan's, the time kind of got away from me. I didn't get a chance to ask you what you're playing or what you've been watching, so I'm gonna do it right now as we put Violent J away with a brutal stream of strikes. What are you guys playing? What are you watching? Tell me in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this episode of 616 Nitro. I love you, and I will see you next week.